across the region here. Showers too, of a wintry nature as well, into the southeast of Australia. Bands of cloud and rain squeezing through the bight, tightly packed isobar, so it is rather windy at times. And as this system makes its way through, we will see some wintry weather just around southern parts of the Great Dividing Range. Southern Alps seeing some snow for a time. Wet weather making its way towards that eastern side of New South Wales, pushing through, clearing through as we go on through Tuesday. And we've got some significant snow heading for New Zealand. We will see some wintry weather just around southern parts of
State propaganda, media censorship, and the rise of authoritarian rule.
You wake up one day, the system has been turned from an electoral democracy into a competitive authoritarian regime.
A look at the lust for power in Hungary and Myanmar through the experiences of those who live it every day.
There is a pressure on us, but we have to be very careful, of course, and we have to be brave enough to support that pressure.
How democracy dies. Democracy Maybe on Al Jazeera.
क्या आप भी 9-5 जॉब करके थक चुके हैं और घर बैठे
You're watching Al Jazeera. A reminder of our top stories this hour. Supporters of Shia cleric Muqtada al-Sadr are still inside Iraq's parliament. They say they won't leave until Mohammed Shia al-Sudani withdraws his nomination as prime minister. Ukraine's president has ordered a mandatory evacuation of people from the eastern region of Donetsk. Fighting with Russian forces there is intensifying. Volodymyr Zelensky says people must leave areas of fighting in order to survive. And Russia is holding its annual show of naval strength. In St. Petersburg, warships, submarines and weaponry are being paraded. President Vladimir Putin is attending the ceremony, signing a new naval doctrine ahead of the parade. St. Petersburg, warships, submarines and weaponry are being paraded. Polls are open in parliamentary elections in Senegal, one of West Africa's most stable democracies. However, the vote comes a month after mass protests by opposition supporters when a list of their candidates was disqualified from running. The opposition's backup list, mostly unknown politicians, is now on the ballot. There are concerns that if President Macky Sall wins a majority, he may try to change the constitution and run for a third term. Police have arrested an Italian man on suspicion of killing a disabled Nigerian street vendor. The attack has prompted widespread outrage and protests in Italy. Video shows an assailant wrestling Alika Ogorchukwu to the ground and then beating him with his crutch. Bystanders in the town on Italy's Adriatic coast called police but did not intervene. The victim's wife and members of the Nigerian community are calling for justice.
All I want is justice for my husband. I want